Okay, so let's see successive approximate type of D2A converter. So this is analog to digital converter. Okay, so this is the block diagram of analog to digital converter successive type, successive approximation type, where this is a general D2A converter. Okay, this is successive approximation type of resistor. This is a comparator. Analog voltage what you want to convert into digital will be applied here. There is a clock. This is MSB. This side will be LSB. Okay, so how this works? So once you apply a analog voltage, it will be compared with the digital to analog voltage, and accordingly the comparator will give either high input or low input. Okay, so this is how the comparator will work. Now how the process will start. So this successive approximation type of resistor will be all set to 0. All bits will be set to 0 first. Okay, then there will be a pulse applied. This is SOC, means start of conversion. Pulse will be applied and the process will start. So first the most significant bit will be kept at 1 and rest all will be kept at 0. Now this D2A converter will convert this bit 10000 to its equivalent analog voltage via this method. So as you might be knowing, a digital to analog converter converts the analog the digital input what has been given to it to its decimal equivalent form, and it multiplies with the resolution of D2A converter, or you can say step size of the converter, D2A converter, and the corresponding output you will get VDAC, that will be the analog voltage corresponding to the bits you have applied. Okay, so at first you keep MSB 1, rest of the bits will be 0. Okay, so whatever the analog equivalent of this binary input will be compared with the VA. If VA will be greater than equal to V minus, that is V plus is greater than equal to V minus, the comparator output will be high. If V plus will be less than V minus, the comparator output will be low. So what will happen? If high input will come here, then what will happen? Bn minus 1 will kept set to 1, and now B minus 2 will be set to 1. So it has been checked, this guy has been checked, now this will be checked. So if high output will come from comparator, this will be the outcome. Okay, means this bit will be set to 1 and the next bit will be set to 1. This will be checked now, and this has been checked. Let's say you had a output low from comparator, then in that case Bn minus 1 will be set to 0 bit, and the next bit n minus 2 bit will be set to 1. Okay, now this bit will be checked. So depending upon the output of the comparator, the particular bit is set. Okay, and the next bit is set to 1 just for the checking whether it should be kept 1 or not. Okay, so what will happen now? Next this guy will be 1, since let's say your comparator output was 1, so this bit will be set to 1 now, and the next bit will be set to 1 also, so that now checking will be done on this bit. Okay, so now let's say you have 1 here, so what will happen here? Now on the next turn this will have 1 1 and rest all the zeros. This D2A converter will convert into corresponding analog output. This analog output will be compared with this analog signal, and whatever output will come, this bit will be set to 1 and the 1, or this bit will be set to 0 and the next bit set to 1. Okay, that's how you go on till B0. Okay, once you finish the B0 part also, then there will be end of conversion signal. which means your analog input what you have applied has been done conversion, and whatever the bits you will receive, okay, this will be the corresponding output. Okay, means this will be the corresponding digital equivalent of your analog input. Okay, so I'll give you an example just to give you a feel of it, so that the overview right now I just wanted to give you how the circuit works. Okay, now here you should remember this formula also. If you don't know about D2A converter, D2A analog voltage will be equal to the decimal equivalent of the bits what is coming into the input into the resolution, or you can say step size also. If resolution will be 1, your digital analog output will be digital decimal equivalent of the input signal. Okay, so this conversion what I showed you, which I told you, will be more clear by next. I'll show you an example. Okay, so this is an n bit and this is also n bit. Your D2 is also n bit and this is also n bit. See, you can see 0 to n minus 1, so it is also n bit. So SAR is also n bit resistor and D2A also is n bit resistor. Now we will see how actually process works. We will take an example. Okay, so this particular example will give you a better picture of how things are working in successive approximation type analog to digital converter. So let's say you are considering 9-bit SAR and D2A converter. 9-bit means it will count from 0 to 2 to the power n minus 1, that is 0 to 511. Okay, so between 0 to 511 input voltages it can convert to digital. Okay, this is successive approximation type. Now we want to convert this particular voltage 301 volt into its digital equivalent. Okay, then how this will work? So here I have mentioned this column is clock, this is SAR bits, so this is most significant bits Bn minus 1, and this is B0, the least significant bit. Okay, now here the digital equivalent, the DAC is giving the analog equivalent of this bit SAR. Okay, where I have considered step size equal to 1 just for the simplicity, but mind you, the digital analog equivalent given by the D2A converter will depend upon resolution or step size. Okay, the relation I showed you before, but just to keep it simple, I will write it SS equal to 1, step size equal to 1. So now what will happen? You first set your MSB to 1, bit 1, and rest all the bits are 0. And what will be the digital analog equivalent by DAC? That is 256, because 2 to the power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 to the power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 to the power 8 will be 256. Okay, I am just converting this into its decimal form. Okay, because the step size is 1. So now if you will compare with the comparator, the 301 volt, you can see VA is greater than VDAC, which means this bit will be set to 1, which is set to 1, and the next bit will be set to 1 for checking. That's why I marked it at blue. Okay, so now this bit is under check. This bit is set based upon this result that VA was greater than VDAC. That is why we kept this MSB bit 1. Okay, else we could have set this to 0 and next bit will be set to 1. Okay, just like that. So this is how it will go. So now if you will set like this, the decimal equivalent will be 384. Okay, 2 to the power 8 and 2 to the power 7. 256 plus 128, that is 384. Okay, if you will compare again, 301 is less, so less than sign is I have made. So here you can say that this bit will be set to 0 Now this bit is already set, you don't have to change it, nothing will happen. But the bit which was under check will be set to 0 because in the result it came out to be greater than VA. Okay, VDC was greater than VA, that is why we are setting this bit to 0. Now next bit will be set to 1. So this decimal equivalent will be 320. Again we saw it is less than the VA is less than VDC, that is why we kept this bit also 0. So this bit was set to 1, this bit was set to 0, then this bit is set to 0. Okay, so 100 we got. Now next bit will be under check. So total decimal equivalent is 288. Again it is less than 3 VA is now 288 VA is greater than VDC because VA is 301, this is 288. So now the next bit will be set to 1, then again this bit will be under check. 304 will come, 304 is greater than 301, that is why this bit will be set to 0. Then this bit will be in check. 296 is less than 301, so that is why this will be set to 1. Then this bit will be in check. 300 is less than 301, that means this will be also be 1, set to 1. Next bit will be in check. 302 which is less than 301, that is why this will be set to 0, and rest all the bit you have already set. And at last what will happen when this bit will be in under check, your DAC will be output will be 301, which is equal to your analog input, which means the output will be 1 and it will be finished, means end of conversion pulse will be out of EOC. Okay, so at last you will find the digital equivalent of or binary equivalent of your 301 volt, that is 1001.01101. Okay, so that is how it works. So I hope the process is clear the way we were discussing before. Okay, so this is how you go on. First you check this, then this likewise. So it is fixed, it depends upon the bits of SAR and D2A converter. Okay, so it is from first to last bit it will check what will be the bits 0 or 1 based upon the analog equivalent of this digital bits, and it will compare with the given analog voltage. Based on the results it will either select 0 or 1. Okay, okay, now I want to mention about the conversion time of successive type approximation A to D converter. So you saw the process. Now each step will be happen in one clock. Okay, so in first clock one came here and you checked. By the time next clock came, you set the next bit and you knew that your MSB will be 1, bit 1. Okay, so this is how you go on. So in each clock pulse you are setting one bit. Okay, so you can say for a n bit SAR or DA, the total conversion time will be always NTC, where N is the bit of SAR or D2A converter resistors and TC is your clock time. Okay, so here you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 till total 9 clocks it took to convert VA to its binary equivalent, and N9 is 9 was our bit size of SAR or DA. In the example we knew that, so NTC was the total conversion time, that will be fixed. Okay, whatever will be the analog input you will provide, the total conversion time will always be dependent upon small n, the bit size of SAR or D2A converter, and the clock cycle, clock time period. Okay, so this will be always fixed. Now sometimes what happens, there is one extra clock will be required just to reset this register SAR. Okay, so that if some bits will be 1, it will be reset to 0000 all zeros. Okay, so sometimes you need extra clock pulse for resetting SAR. So total conversion time becomes n plus 1 TC, but this is usually not used. I mean, it is by default assumed that SAR is resetted. So this is the conversion time used usually for successive type. Okay.